Today we are taking a look at the 4 World Championship decks released today. We've got ADP, which is obviously based on the original Arceus Dialga Palkia.
Welcome to the channel. As usual, we've got tons of great things for you. So, gotta catch them all. And now, take it away.
We've got the classic Ice Rider Palkia. We are going to, like I say, dig through all of these, take a look at the sleeves, coins, tokens, cards, everything you get. We've got the Shape of Mew, obviously based on the Ed Sheeran song. And finally, we've got Cheryl again. Wait, did I miss a name? Just Ice Rider Palkia. Fair enough. I'm not going to try and read out the names of the winners because I don't want to mess those up, as these are quite cool products for them. This is like it's like a dream product, honestly. If I could choose something within Pokemon, it would be to win worlds or place well, to get a deck made. There's nothing like it. I don't see stuff like this in other games. It's just such a cool homage to the winners. So we're going to go through these, open some up, and just take a look at what's inside. Once we've opened one, it is going to be a lot of the same. Like I'll just show here. You can obviously see the sleeves are slightly different, but other than that, there's not a lot of difference other than the cards. And just taking a look at the back, you can actually see the cards. But I will show you some slight differences to standard legal stuff in case you're trying to pick these up to play. Basically, they have a different backing. So I've got a different version here. I do collect these, which is why I picked these 4 up. So you can see it's a World Championship back instead. These are not legal for standard. So if you are trying to buy these with the idea of playing them in a tournament, it's a no-go, which I kind of understand why. However, if you're just looking to play with friends, if you're just looking to play test, or you're looking for cheap decks for younger brothers to use, or you just want something to play at Pokemon League, as long as it's not, like I say, a standard tournament, a official tournament, you can get away with these things, and I think they're worth using. They are just really consistent decks, so if you're looking to get in the game, they are good ways to do that. They're a little more complex, so obviously you need to know what you're doing, you need to know how the deck works, but there is a little bit on the back which explains that, sort of gives some information on it. So these are very popular decks, so you can find stuff online. As long as you know what you're doing with them, I think they're the perfect entry point into the Pokemon game. So now we know who they're for, let's find out what's inside. So I might actually take one of these down to my Pokemon League and give them a go. I've wanted to play Palkia for a while. It's a deck I've not really used at all, so I would like to get some play out of it before like the Intelli Online rotates, which is obviously included in here. Like I say, it says on the back what we get in here. Where are they? There they are. So they're going to be leaving soon. So I'm going to give this a go. So let's crack this one open. I don't want to damage the box because I do want to keep these. This is the first set of them I've had with a box, so I would like to keep these in relatively good shape. Not even doing it on camera. So what I've done is just crack the top here. So if you're looking to do the same, I think that's maybe the safest way. And this should just slide out from there. There we go. So we have got a little booklet and stuff in the back here. So we do actually get a playmat as well. So like I say, it's honestly ideal. If you're looking to start out in the game, you get a cool poster one side. The other side, you've got a little playmat so you can set out as the champions did themselves. You get a little booklet here. So let's take a flick through, kind of matching. So this was from the year I attended Worlds, my first Worlds I've attended. So yeah, that was super cool. These are countries participating. We've got the junior finals bracket, so it does show who they beat and what decks they beat and how they got there, which I think is super cool. It's just like a story of how they made it. You got the seniors and masters there as well. What else have we got in here? And then we've just got a ton of pictures. This is really cool. I don't know, like I say, this is the first boxed version I've had. So I don't know if they do stuff like this every year, but yeah, it's just amazing. It was such a fun event. It's honestly, it's one of my favorite weekends. It was just such fun. I can't wait to do it again. I don't know if Japan this year is going to be realistic with costs, obviously, and a little one on the way. So hopefully the year after. If anyone's considered it but was unsure, even if you're not playing in it, there's so much to do outside. We were just doing side events one of the days, and then there was events outside the area, the venue. There's just so much to do, even if you're not playing in it. Honestly, I'd recommend it to any Pokemon fan. And yeah, it just goes through the seniors, it goes through the juniors, the masters, and then in between it's just got tons of pictures. So this is kind of cool to flick through. You might even find yourself in this. I'm gonna have to have a proper look and see if, let's have a look, because some of these wide shots around the shop and things could have us included. I don't know. It'd be pretty random, but there is some VGC stuff. Obviously, they can't do this for them. I don't know how that would work, honestly. Maybe if they got like a Pokemon with a special tag on it in game, I think that would be really cool. Maybe they do, honestly. I don't really follow VGC, so... But that's the booklet. We haven't even got into the meat of why we're here.
Have you ever bought a game but then never had a way to get it to the table? For me, it's been stuff like A Song of Ice and Fire, tabletop games, which I'll go out and buy because I want to play them, but then I need to find people to play them with. Enter today's sponsor, VoxLink. Now this is going into Kickstarter, so you can support it down below in the description. Basically, it's an app which allows you to find other players for games that you want to play. You can set up leagues, you can attend conventions, you can find local gaming areas, local groups. One of the toughest parts of this hobby can be finding players to play with, and this app makes that easier. So head on over to the Kickstarter page, take a look through it, see if it's something you might enjoy. It is something I'm going to be keeping a close eye on because it does seem very useful, especially for some of the stuff I do, and maybe stuff you do as well. As I say, the link is in the description, and thank you to VoxLink for sponsoring this episode.
So, as well as the cards, as you can see here, we get a coin. Quite a large looking coin. We get a deck box, and there should be some sleeves inside as well. That is a gorgeous coin. That's a gorgeous pin there. I am going to have 4 of these. Let me know which of these decks is your favorite in the comments, and I will be giving away some of the accessories, a coin and maybe a pin. I'll pick one at random. I'll do a randomizer on it. Just let me know which is your favorite in the comments below. For me personally, it's probably got to be the Masters winner, just because I was playing a very similar list to him. I wasn't in the event, so that's why I didn't win, because I wasn't in the event. But I was just playing a very similar deck at a similar time, so that's kind of cool to see that in one of these Worlds decks. So let's crack this open and let's go through it properly. So first off, like I say, we've got the pin. That is a really cool looking pin. I don't know if you can get these any other way. There was maybe some in at Worlds where you could have got them. I don't have them, so this is really cool. Like I say, I will give one of these away. That's quite cool. Might pop that in my bag or on my playmat or something. As well as that, we've got the deck box. These are just cardboard, so do be careful with them. That is a gorgeous looking deck box. I almost feel bad using them, and I'm guessing the deck is in here. I've just thought there aren't sleeves with them. There never is sleeves either, because like I say, I've got other years and there's never sleeves with them. I don't know why I said sleeves. I might have cut it out and this part doesn't make any sense, but you don't get sleeves. You get a deck box and all the cards and the V-Stars. So we are going to flick through these quickly. I will say now, also the V-Stars and stuff don't have the holographic. It's one of the only ways to get that. Let's take a look on the back. We do get that gorgeous art from Pokemon London, Pokemon World Championship. Really nice looking. We get a few copies of Palkia, obviously. Like I say, we do get these as well. I am interested to see what that card is. I think it's another Palkia, actually. We'll get into that shortly anyway. So, like I say, a few different ways to tell these are different. You've got this signature here of the player, as you can see. Here, you've got the different color border, and you've got the back. So, like I say, they're not standard legal. But if you're just playing at your local Pokemon League, or you're just want a fun deck to play with, or you want decks to play with your friends, and you don't want to spend a ton of money, this product is honestly perfect. You get a good play set of stuff. I've recently been building a Pokemon cube, so having even just these trainers is just perfect. Just having so many of them for so cheap is ideal. Outside of the card, the only other thing we get is the coin, so we'll crack that out. I don't know how to get in here. So there's the code card if anyone wants to grab this online, get some goodies. Again, we've got the 2 extra Palkias, and the final thing is the coin. I'm not a fan of these massive coins, but this is one of the nicer ones, I must admit. And again, it's very unique, so it is something I'm going to keep with the collection itself. Now, like I said, the only difference in this one is the card backing has a slightly different color. Where the Palkia has the blue, we can see like an orange here. The coins are same. The tokens are same. The deck boxes, again, a slightly different color. Got the name of the deck on it and a slightly different deck. But I mean, you can see the deck on the back. There's no point me going through all of these, wasting your time. But hopefully this has helped you see what's inside of the deck boxes, of the decks. Let me know if this is a product for you in the comments below. I think, like I say, it's a great introduction product for people. It's a great way if you just need cards. It's not standard legal, so you can't use them in tournaments, but for everything else, it's perfect. That is all I've got for this episode, though. So if you made it to this point, you want to see more Pokemon content, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.